We're here to draw some conclusions of the workshops we had. The feedback from workshop 1, the toolkit workshop that was here, comes from Mireia P. She's replacing José Manuel Pérez Tornero, and you're from the Universidad Autónoma de Barcelona. Mireia?
Nice, thank you. I'll try to summarize our workshop. Our idea, it was, this morning we have been seeing different examples, projects, programs, successful projects that of media, of promoting media literacy. And the idea is, can we have a media literacy toolkit as a public service media? So here, with this question in mind, we saw like two main points. One is that to do or to develop a project of media literacy, we need to have a partners and to collaborate among medias, media professionals, media education experts, policymakers, etc. And for the other side, we saw what works, what strategies are good strategies to develop this media literacy toolkit. Then Evelyn Bevort and Nathalie Laverdet, they explain and they help us to see how we could build this toolkit in 3 steps. And we speak around these 3 steps and we have some discussion about it. In summary, the first step, what they call me, myself, and the media, is a very important step that sometimes is forgotten. That it's the awareness, to raise the awareness of how the media are present on our lives in all the times, in all the doing everything in professional areas, in studying areas, in personal areas, etc. So the questions that we should bring would be what medias we use, for what, when, for how long, etc. And not only what we use, but also what kind of interaction we do, etc. So many questions arise about among all the persons who were participating. Also arise if we really think what is actually really right now media, what are the media, how long and how we use the media and the kind of interaction. The second step, it would be what would they call learning and teaching about media literacy. We have among a large amount of ways of treated, and we talk about 3 main as examples of treating the news, information, treating advertising, or treating TV series as 3 main areas that can help us to work with media literacy and to have teaching and learning materials. We saw many ways to do it, examples, and some other questions arise. Here, some of the questions were in relation to the parents and to the teachers. Not only the teachers and the students, but more for the teachers and parents. What's the role of the teachers and the parents? Are they literate? The worry of if the parents are really literate and prepared, or if we have a digital gap among the parents, not on the students. It's a good question. Also, we talk about the advertising industry and their role. Do they really want that the audience is media literate or not? On the other side, teachers training, what works, what doesn't work, the importance of the teachers training. Another question that arises, it was the role of the grandparents and how they are linking the generations between the young and the elderly people, and sometimes the parents are not in this process. And finally, also another very important point, it was the women on the media and how the media literacy can help or has to work on that. And another point that we talk about is that all the modules, the media literacy modules, are being focusing on the knowledge and the analyze. And sometimes it has been focused on producing, but the results of many studies show that only producing, if there is not after an analysis and a process of reflection, this is not effective or not worthy. The third step, it would be that in order to have the media literacy efficiency, we need to work in network and to share and to participate different partners with different professional profiles, different institutions. So all of them with the different perspective and folks will contribute to media literacy. We saw many projects and many cases that show us the results of these institutions, like Franseng, Clan TV, CSM, as them very relevant examples and projects for media literacy promotion. Finally, a last question arose. It was about how to know or how to evaluate the impact of the assessment of these projects and programs, and to introduce this last question, that it would be how to assess the results of each program and each project. I think that I tried to summarize and not to be very long. Excuse me if I forget anything or it was not my...
No, I think it was quite clear. It wraps it up nicely. We find partners, develop strategies. And this is also what the EBU is going to follow up. There will be a follow-up on this toolkit and on these workshops. Thank you so much.
Yeah.